How are you? Oh, nothing new, really. I was just pondering an age-old question. Is there ever a good reason to lie to someone? What if the deceit is really for the other person's own good? I've found that there are times when manipulation is necessary, unless you end up being wrong about what's good for the person you're lying to. In that case, your deception could do some serious harm. It's more of a rhetorical question than anything. There's really nothing to discuss. Good day. How are you? I've had my mind on Mary Alice lately. I wouldn't normally tell anybody this, but I feel kind of guilty sometimes when I think of her death. I guess I feel somewhat responsible for her death. There are elements relating to Mary Alice's death that you don't know about. I'm not ready to discuss it. It's a very personal family matter. I'll keep that in mind. Now you'll please excuse me. How are you? Yes, there is. It's about Mary Alice's suicide. You must never repeat what I'm about to tell you. Do you understand? Remember what I said the other day, when I asked if there's ever a good reason to lie to somebody? And I told you that there are certain elements relating to Mary Alice's death that no one really knows about. Well, I deceived Mary Alice before she committed suicide. I did it because I thought it was in her own best interest. I became concerned for Mary Alice in the weeks leading up to her suicide. So I decided to mix antidepressant pills into her food. Even though she did the deed and took her own life, I feel responsible. Perhaps the drugs had a side effect which drove her to suicide? You must think me a monster, even though I was doing what I thought was best for Mary Alice. Do you really think so? I'm so glad that I confided in you. You can't imagine how many tortured nights I've spent drowning in guilt since Mary Alice's death. That's all behind me now. We're not just neighbors, after all. We're friends. Thank you for giving me back my life.